A lot of people ask themselves if it's possible to build muscle mass and improve your physique by training only calisthenics, just with your own body weight. Some people claim it's impossible and that you must train with weights, but listen carefully. Changing your physique only with calisthenics is absolutely possible. If someone tells you otherwise, they are simply wrong. In this video, I'll explain, using both science, physiology, and my own experience, why you can build muscle without weights, and I'll show you exactly how to do it and what approach to take. Remember, neither calisthenics nor weights are better or worse. Everyone should train in the way they enjoy most and that gives them the most satisfaction. In the context of building muscle mass, bodyweight training relies a lot on nervous system adaptation. That's why learning new calisthenic skills usually gives you a more athletic, muscular look, not the huge bodybuilder physique you see in bodybuilding or powerlifting. So first, let's answer the question, how is it even possible to build muscle mass with calisthenics? Your body gets stronger and grows muscle in response to a training stimulus, but your body doesn't care whether that stimulus comes from weights or from body weight. What matters is the nature of the stimulus itself. So what are the conditions for gaining strength and muscle? First, your muscles need to be under tension for a certain amount of time. In terms of hypertrophy, the classic rep range you will find in the literature is roughly 6 to 15 reps, but we also know that even lower ranges, like 1 to 5 reps, still build muscle to some degree, and studies show that even sets up to 30 reps can be effective for hypertrophy. Above this range of 30 reps, you mostly work on endurance. Another key condition is training close to failure. For example, if you can do 100 push-ups in one set, but you only do 3 sets of 20, that won't be a strong enough stimulus. Your body won't even get tired. Personally, I recommend leaving just 1 to 3 reps in reserve, depending on your goals. Training to absolute failure every set is exhausting, and the results aren't better than if you would just left 1 rep in the tank. So that's why I suggest this approach. After proper training, of course, you need to recover, so make sure you are eating enough calories and sleeping well. Diet and sleep are the foundations of recovery. Now, when you understand how muscle growth works and how you should train, you can apply these rep ranges to bodyweight exercises. Calisthenics has a huge variety of exercises and progressions. In weight training, when an exercise gets too easy, you just add more weight. In calisthenics, you make progress by moving on the harder variation. When one progression becomes too easy, you switch to the next level, focus on technique, increase reps, and then move up again. Let me give you a few examples so you can fully understand the idea. Take push-ups. If you can't do regular push-ups yet, you can start with easier variations like incline push-ups or band-assisted push-ups. After some weeks or months, when those get easy, you can move on the regular push-ups. At first, maybe you will only manage to do 5 to 10 reps per set, but soon you will build up to 20 or more. At that point, you can move to a harder variation like diamond push-ups. Eventually, you might even reach advanced progressions like planche lean push-ups. Same story with pull-ups. If you can't do them, start with negatives or holds. You can also use resistance bands and gradually reduce the assistance. With time, you will be able to do strict pull-ups, and later you can progress to explosive pull-ups, muscle-up training, or archer pull-ups. Another example, pike push-ups. You can begin just by holding the pike position. As your pushing strength grows through push-ups and dips, you will soon be able to do actual pike push-ups. From there, you can elevate your feet, progress to handstand push-ups against the wall, and eventually to freestanding handstand push-ups. It sounds simple, but sometimes you will feel stuck, not seeing progress in strength or physique. So in this part of the video, I'll share a few tips. Quick side note, I have a huge favor to ask. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and leave a comment. This is a new channel and I really want to reach as many people as possible to help them build strength and muscle through training. I also started out skinny, always looking for advice that would help me reach my goals. So I would really appreciate your support. And now let's get back to it. First tip, don't be afraid to try new elements. A lot of people stay stuck because they are afraid to attempt harder skills. Sure, your technique won't be perfect at first, that's okay. The key is to work on improving it over time. In calisthenics, if you want to progress, you can't stay at the same progression forever. You need to challenge yourself with harder variations. For example, if you've been doing diamond push-ups for months, always 3 sets of 20, maybe it's time to move on to handstand push-ups or other advanced push-ups variations. Second tip, Eventually, the basic calisthenics exercises will get too easy. You might be able to do 20 pull-ups or tons of push-ups without much effort. At that point, classic exercises won't challenge you anymore. The best way forward is to move into static skills from street workout. Learning planche will seriously build your shoulders, handstand will develop control and strength, and for a massive back, I recommend front lever. Personally, I built most of my back strength from training front lever with amazing results. Third tip, don't feel limited to only body weight. I used to think calisthenics was the ultimate way to train, but if you want to be strong, athletic and muscular, it's smart to also add some weighted exercises. For example, for leg growth, heavy squats are one of the best and simple solutions. For upper body strength, I highly recommend weighted dips and weighted pull-ups. They've been game changers for me, and thanks to them I've become stronger than ever. If you still want calisthenics to be your focus, you can add just one weighted workout per week, targeting your weak points. Weighted work can also carry over into calisthenics skills. For example, dumbbell exercises can help with planche strength. And you can structure your training so you start with calisthenics skills like front lever practice and then finish with weights. Thanks for watching and goodbye.